The Forbidden Valley. In the heart of Sikkim, nestled between towering peaks and dense forests, lay a valley unknown to most. The locals spoke of it in hushed tones, calling it the Forbidden Valley. Legend had it that within its depths, hidden treasures and ancient secrets awaited those daring enough to venture into its embrace. Deep within the valley lived Ravi, a young man with an insatiable thirst for adventure. His eyes sparkled with curiosity as he heard the tales from the elders of his village. One day, unable to resist the lure any longer, he decided to embark on a journey that would change his life forever. As Ravi delved deeper into the Forbidden Valley, the air grew thick with a sense of mystery. The towering trees whispered ancient stories, and the river hummed a tune only the bravest could decipher. His path led him to a small village, where the people greeted him with wary smiles. In the village, Ravi encountered Maya, a wise woman with silver hair and piercing eyes. She sensed the fire within him and spoke of a hidden artifact that could unlock unimaginable power. The artifact, she claimed, lay hidden in the heart of the valley, guarded by both natural forces and ancient guardians. With Maya as his guide, Ravi pressed on. The journey tested his endurance and resilience. They navigated treacherous cliffs, crossed roaring rivers, and traversed dense jungles. Along the way, they encountered Nala, a mysterious tracker with an uncanny ability to communicate with the wildlife. Keep your senses sharp, young one, Nala advised Ravi, her eyes scanning the surroundings like a vigilant hawk. The Forbidden Valley has a way of revealing its secrets only to those who listen. As the trio ventured deeper, the air crackled with an otherworldly energy. Strange symbols adorned the rocks, and the very ground beneath them seemed to pulse with life. Maya spoke of an ancient prophecy, a tale of destiny intertwined with the valley's enigmatic past. One evening, by the flickering light of a campfire, Ravi asked Maya about the artifact's significance. She sighed, her gaze distant as if staring into the abyss of time. The artifact holds the power to shape destinies, Maya explained. But beware, for it can be both a blessing and a curse. Its true nature reveals itself only to the one whose heart is pure. The closer they came to their goal, the more Ravi felt an invisible force guiding him. The air hummed with anticipation, and the very ground seemed to vibrate with the secrets it held. They reached a cavernous entrance, guarded by massive stone statues with eyes that seemed to follow their every move. As Ravi approached the heart of the cavern, he felt a strange resonance within himself. The artifact, an ancient amulet, lay atop a pedestal bathed in an ethereal glow. He reached out, his fingers trembling with a mix of excitement and trepidation. Suddenly, the air grew heavy, and the statues came to life. Nala tensed, her instincts on high alert. Maya's eyes widened as a voice echoed through the cavern, a voice both ancient and familiar. Ravi, seeker of destiny, the voice intoned. The artifact recognizes the purity of your heart. Will you accept the responsibility it bestows? Ravi hesitated, the weight of the moment pressing upon him. Maya and Nala watched with bated breath as he made his decision. I accept, Ravi declared, his voice unwavering. As he touched the amulet, a blinding light enveloped him. When the brilliance subsided, Ravi found himself standing in a different place altogether. The Forbidden Valley had vanished, replaced by a desolate landscape. Maya and Nala were nowhere to be seen. Confused and disoriented, Ravi wandered through the barren expanse, the amulet still clutched in his hand. Just as despair threatened to consume him, a figure appeared on the horizon. It was Maya, but she looked different, ageless and ethereal. "Ravi, you have crossed the threshold of time," Maya spoke, her voice echoing like distant thunder. "The artifact has chosen you as its guardian, tasked with preserving the balance of destinies." Ravi's mind reeled with the revelation. He had become a custodian of time, a guardian entrusted with a duty that transcended the boundaries of the Forbidden Valley. As Maya faded away, leaving him alone in the timeless expanse, Ravi understood the true nature of his adventure. The Forbidden Valley was not merely a physical place. It was a doorway to the threads of destiny woven throughout time. And Ravi, now a sentinel of the ages, stood at the crossroads of past, present, and future, ready to shape the adventures that lay ahead. In the vast expanse of time where Ravi now found himself, the landscape shifted like kaleidoscopic visions. His first task as the guardian was to navigate through the currents of temporal streams. Each stream represented a different era, and Ravi could glimpse snippets of lives lived, battles fought, and civilizations risen and fallen. His journey took him to a city in ancient India, where he witnessed a young woman named Leela, skilled in the art of archery, fighting to protect her people from invading forces.
Inspired by her determination, Ravi reached out across time, bestowing a moment of clarity that guided her arrow true, turning the tide of the battle. As Ravi continued his temporal exploration, he encountered Varun, a nomadic trader navigating treacherous desert landscapes. Through a subtle nudge in the fabric of time, Ravi helped Varun discover an oasis hidden from sight, ensuring his survival and the prosperity of his people. Yet, not all threads of destiny were woven with benevolence. In a war-torn future, Ravi glimpsed a leader named Aisha, driven by a thirst for power. Sensing the impending darkness, Ravi intervened, planting seeds of compassion that would later blossom into a path of redemption for Aisha. The threads of time intertwined in unpredictable ways, creating a tapestry of interconnected lives. Ravi's role as a guardian was not limited to altering events. He found himself guiding individuals toward their true potential, encouraging acts of kindness and courage that echoed through the ages. One day, as Ravi stood on the precipice of a temporal abyss, he sensed a disturbance, a ripple in the fabric of destiny. Following the threads, he arrived in a bustling city where a brilliant scientist, Aditya, toiled day and night to unlock the secrets of the cosmos. Aditya's experiments, however, had unintended consequences. The very foundations of reality trembled as a rift between dimensions threatened to tear the world asunder. Ravi knew he had to act swiftly to avert catastrophe. Approaching Aditya, Ravi revealed his true nature as a guardian of time. The scientist, initially skeptical, soon realized the gravity of the situation. Together, they embarked on a journey across time and space, seeking a solution to mend the fabric of reality.
Their quest led them to forgotten realms and ancient civilizations, where they encountered beings beyond mortal comprehension. Through trials and tribulations, Aditya's scientific acumen and Ravi's temporal insights merged, forging a bond that transcended the boundaries of reason. As they neared the source of the dimensional rift, a revelation unfolded. The rift was not a mere accident, but a deliberate act by a malevolent entity seeking to exploit the vulnerabilities of time. Ravi's role as a guardian took on a new dimension as he confronted a force that sought to unravel the very essence of existence. In a climactic confrontation, Ravi and Aditya faced the entity, a shadowy figure that wielded the forces of chaos. Through a combination of scientific ingenuity and temporal manipulation, they managed to seal the rift, restoring balance to the multiverse. As the dimensions stabilized, Ravi stood at the crossroads once more. Aditya, grateful for Ravi's guidance, returned to his own time with newfound wisdom. Ravi, now more attuned to the intricacies of time, continued his journey as a guardian, navigating the ever-shifting currents of destiny. The adventure was far from over, and Ravi embraced the uncertainty that lay ahead. With each step, he carried the weight of countless stories, the echoes of lives shaped by the subtle touch of a guardian beyond the constraints of time.